When you came in, you were speaking like a speeding bullet. Can't see a speeding bullet.
"6 minutes from now, there'll be a knock on that door. That door will knock, and I will be shot and killed. I never try to impede on the course Kismet takes me, but it can often be cruel that way. That way where you know something is inevitable, but you try and you run from it anyway. I could always appreciate the fortuitous moments, but now I'm aware of my fate. I mean, look at that clock. It ticks and it ticks and it goes and it goes.
Manny, you came here with a sense of urgency, so you best compose yourself. Now, if the situation is as delicate as you propose it was, then I say take the situation with the delicacy it deserves. I need you to slow down, drink your coffee, and start over from the beginning. Now, these men, you call them killers.
I don't call them anything. That's who they are. They're trained. These are professionals.
All right, so these maven killers, you know them or you know of them. This man you stole from, I can only infer, is powerful.
He runs the casino over in Santa Fe. The guy's name is Mick.
So you knew him prior to this incident?
I worked for him. I used to run the tables. I was a croupier at his casino. Mrs. Dobbins, the woman I told you about on the phone, was a woman I fell in love with.
So, this relationship between you and Miss Dobbins now?
She was the one I met while dealing there. She inquired about my profession, and I told her what I did. Then she asked me if I knew about the money in Mick's safes. He had 3 of them in Santa Fe. I grew curious, and there was an obvious attraction, no doubt. So I told her I could get her the money, and that it was something I was accustomed to doing.
You lied to her.
Love is a lot like poker that way. Sometimes you gotta bluff to win.
I'm gonna get me another cup of coffee. But keep going. I'm listening.
We ended up getting this guy who used to work for Mick to help us. He worked for Mick well before my time. He had access to the safes. He ended up getting the money and meeting us in a motel outside of Silver City.
Why exactly would this character want to help you?
Said he had some kind of score to settle. Some quarrel developed between the two some time ago. He did it out of spite to spit on his shoes.
And how did Mick find out?
He beat it out of the guy. The man did what any man would do, staring down the only way out of a barrel.
So he gives you up and tells this Mick guy about everything. Now where's Miss Dobbins?
She returned to her home in Santa Fe. I insisted that she come home with me, but what more could I say?
Is she safe?
I don't know.
You haven't heard from her since?
No.